You know the boys? Well, the 5th season was mid. Look, before I get into my little rant here and, you know, break down the facts on how this final season wasn't up to its full potential, if you clicked on this video thinking I'm gonna be absolutely fuming, raging, and move bare angry about how this season was trash that pissed me off beyond what you could comprehend, then you might be in the right place. But in all honesty and truth, I'm not trying to violate and hate on the show for no reason. I'm not hopping on no bandwagon like some people are, and I'm definitely not trying to say it's objectively one of the worst final seasons of all time. I mean, think that through. When have Netflix ever made a good final season? You tell me. But I will say that with The Boys season 5, like I'd assumed the rest of us would have, I had somewhat high expectations for it. I wanted it to be good, man. The ending of the 4th season genuinely was one of the coldest scenes I've ever seen in a TV show. Period. Homelander taking over, literally controlling the president and declaring martial law. The boys all getting taken away by their enemies, with even some of the Gen V cast doing it. Butcher accepting Kessler and becoming a complete menace. It was a perfect setup. You couldn't get anything better than this. They ended this season right.
Nice.
And then when we go to the first couple episodes of season 5, I thought they were going to commit to the same type of motion. I thought the same way that they set up this season way back when was how they were going to move for this one. I mean, A-Train's death, Soulja Boy's comeback, all of them being reunited again. Come on, man. It was sick. And as soon as more episodes started rolling out, more scenes started coming out. And as I started to watch them every week at 8 AM religiously, oh, who am I kidding? This shit was mid. I'm calling this out first. They made Soulja Boy a bum. He's a fraud. What the hell was the point of this guy appearing besides being there as promotion for Vault Rising? His whole appearance is just screamed promo. Everything he did was promo. His V1 bullshit, promo. His proclaimed love for Stormfront, which is a huge article, by the way, promo. Even the whole scene of him and Bombsight scrapping. And even though Bombsight was tough, he's also promo. The history Soulja Boy had with this guy that was making everyone angry, that he got rage bait by Frenchie to blast him, also promo. This guy might as well have a walking sound in his head to just say, watch my next TV show. What a dickhead. Soulja Boy having this deep infatuation with Stormfront is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever heard. I despise how they made Stormfront such an important and plot deciding character. Very plot deciding character, just for these two to work. Like, bro, she was irrelevant for 2 seasons. 2 seasons. We forgot about her as soon as she got blown up by Riot. Nobody remembered shit. Bitch, she was a... And on top of that, they basically rushed into making it seem like Soulja Boy loved her, when in season 3, he literally said he loved Countess, even telling Huey that he wanted to start a family with her. He had way more to say about Countess in like 2 episodes than he ever did Stormfront. Even though he was coming for his whole team in season 3, despite everyone else, you could see he was probably more upset with killing Countess than any of them, because he loved her. It even looked like he loved her. It was set up like that, which was great. It made sense. But somehow, now you want to say his love for Stormfront was bigger, even though the most love he's ever shown her in the whole of season 5 was when he banged Homelander in the face for doing some freaky shit with her. Don't piss me off, man. Soulja Boy is a fraud. This nigga's name isn't Soulja Boy. It's Soulja Promo, because he was trying to sell you promo. Get his bitch ass out of here. And imagine, the only way you're gonna find anything about their supposed love for each other is if your dumbass sails the 7 seas or puts down your hard-earned money to pay for a bullshit subscription to watch their flipping prequel to this dumb shit. Soulja Boy was way better when he had a vendetta to solve than just being reduced to a side character who was solely, and I really do mean this by the way, solely there to give Homelander the V1. Because the minute he gave him the V1, he was about to fuck right off. The guy was about to straight up leave. He did not mess with this guy at all. He had no other reason to be in this season besides giving Homelander some help by being the biggest piece of promotional propaganda in the whole show. It's disgusting. He went from being this dope ass guy in season 3. In my opinion, the only person who makes weird shit sound a little normal. And for what? To say you presumably love somebody you never spoke about ever in your whole time here until the final season. So much so that you gave your bastard son that you tried to murk before and he tried to murk you immortality. If that doesn't say they rushed it, what does? It's stupid. His name isn't even Soulja Boy or Soulja Promo. It's Soulja Fraud, because he sold you fraud on his appearance. I hate this guy now. And the whole season felt like another normal regular ass season instead of it being the final season. Let me explain myself here. The episode in where they're playing out different perspectives would be cool if it wasn't a final season. Look, don't get it twisted here. I liked it. It looked cool. But seeing all of these different views, Black Noir being an actor, Firecracker being a snake, Sage trying to get Ashley to turn, and Terra just having weird ass dreams, you tell me, honestly, yeah, how this moved the plot any forward. Trick question, it didn't. How did Terra mashing a Homelander doll doing the business help Butcher murk Homelander? What was the point of all of this in the episode if it was never going to lead to anything by the end? Cause spoiler alert, you already clicked on this video, but none of that shit mattered by the end because it's all filler. That's some One Piece level pacing. Like, you know how in One Piece they take 20 years for Luffy to actually beat niggas in a fight? The boys with this episode had the same type of timing. Nonsense. That whole episode had one plot point to it, and that was the whole Soldier Boy part, in where it actually moves the story by them confirming that Bombsight had the V1. And yeah, sure, Firecracker's death was sad, and I had a little pity for her, even though truthfully she's a giant piece of shit. But then everything else in the episode didn't matter. It was filler. Black Noir's whole acting bullshit doesn't matter. What was the point of trying to flesh his character out anyway? He died an episode later. And like I said before, I'm not mad at them doing episodes like this, but you guys have to understand and remember something. It's a final season. We meant to be done with this shit after. Why make an episode like this if we're leading to the end of the show? The story is meant to come to a close here, and you have the gall, the cheat, the nerve to even bring in episodes like this. Who made this burger, man? But genuinely, what I personally think is the worst mistake done in this season, maybe rivaling the whole Soldier Boy bullshit, is the utter and total lack of Gen V characters. I'm gonna say this once and once only. Gen V doesn't even matter the slightest bit to the boys universe anymore. Everything in Gen V was some bullshit. The virus, they used it once. After that, it pissed right off. Godolkin, this guy didn't do shit besides getting blown up at the end of Gen V after getting resurrected like one dickhead and never being mentioned for anything important again. And even after Marie and her gang got recruited by Starlight and A-Train, making it look like they were gonna have a huge part to play in this season, they didn't do shit. I'm sorry, but the whole plot line in where they were glazing Marie, saying she was the strongest Homelander, didn't any of that matter. Especially with the whole idea of V1 taking place and being introduced now. What do you want Marie to help you with that shit? Are you serious? The whole ending of Gen V was for them to join up with the boys. That's what we all expected. Literally, look at this shit. You can't tell me you weren't getting superhero team up vibes. But all you've reduced Marie to were like 2 episodes of short ass cameos. And in the finale, she just cut to Canada. She didn't do anything, man. We're talking about somebody who can literally manipulate someone's blood, pop people's heads off. Bitch, she even brought somebody back to life. But you're telling me you man thought she had no sense of importance to help the boys fight Homelander? Oh my god, Gen V was for nothing! How was this season not rushed? How? How could you go about thinking this is a perfect final season when all of this shit comes into play? Listen, I don't really care about this problem too, but some people like to bring up power scaling because, you know, you got guys like Homelander getting knocked out by randoms like Malchemical, and I can understand why some people would bring that up. It's a little stupid too, but to pledge this as a final season with so much loose connections you've built without committing to any of them is why there's so many flaws here that are really and truly unavoidable. It's literally stupid. Look, this whole video isn't gonna be revolved around hate, by the way. For what it's worth, it's not like I didn't enjoy this season at all. I still liked it, hence why I called it mid, not dog shit. It's like the final season was mixed together with some of the best moments of the entire show and some of the worst moments and pacing of the entire show. Like, you know the whole scene with Homelander and the Legend? That's one of my favorite in the whole of the boys. Him having a normal conversation with Legend and actually taking what he's saying in was beautiful. It's like he still had a human side to him. not becoming a merciless scumbag like the rest of them and letting Davey from Never Have I Ever go, and even telling Annie why it's called Mother's Milk was dope too. The episode revolving around Frenchie's death and his death were good. And the finale? Listen here, despite all of the flaws I've mentioned, I feel like the finale delivered and low-key redeemed the season a little bit. I thought it was kind of tough, man. We saw Homelander become completely powerless after Kamiko stripped that shit from him. And he was moving different, begging, sulking, being a little bitch. This man was so scared, he was saying he would suck Butcher's wood and eat shit live on TV for everyone to see. Bro, I feel bad for Ryan. That's your dad, man. The Deep just being even more of an idiot who had plenty of chances to change, with Starlight even giving him one again just for him to get murked like a Mortal Kombat finisher was crazy, but very satisfying. Old Father's death, I didn't care about this one. Actually helping them out so they could get to Homelander and get impeached was hilarious. Huey doing Butch's accent was peak. And the most and my favorite part of this whole episode, maybe even the whole entire season, Butcher's death. Butcher and Huey sharing a final moment together after he had to shoot him was just peak cinema. Butcher would have never stopped going after Soups, even after killing the one that made his life a living hell. And Huey finally coming back to being a flippin' main character again since like the first episode for this moment was just peak television. It actually had me shocked in where Huey had to do what he had to do. And when Butcher said that he was the spin image of Lenny, You made me cry, man. I loved it though how they started and ended it with Huey. That's the goal right there. But all in all, the finale may have been amazing to me, but that doesn't change the fact that the rest of the show was so mid. I mean, reducing Marie and her friends to just cameos, including Soulja Boy in the story to just have him as promo for the next show, and blatantly wasting time in episodes for whatever reason, just puts down his points for me. I mean, I love The Boys though, don't get it twisted. Now because it's done, it might have solidified itself as one of my favorite TV shows of all time. But why are final seasons so trash nowadays? It's not even just The Boys, it's everything now, they suck! Anyways, this is all I wanted to say about The Boys. Overall, it was a pretty underwhelming last season, I'll be so real. But the finale low-key carried. It was hella fire, man. If you guys got any opinions yourself or disagree with whatever I said, comment down below, man. I appreciate you watching till the end. I hope you have a great day. And in conclusion...